All right, Shalom, Kwahala, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rakwakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone at Ruel. Peace and salutation to the Yakim out there on the highways and byways, noise in this word abroad, all around the world. As you can see, it's GMS Boston. We're here at the Russian Icon Museum, and you can clearly see for yourself that, you know, Esau can't hide, you know. He can't hide this truth any longer. You know, you can clearly see that, the people that were back 2,000 years ago were so-called Negroes, Israelites, you know, and you could probably see the images that these people on the on these icons here are people of color, you know. Look at that. See? People have pigment. So what is this going on? Like you see this, look at this devil right here. Cesar Borgia. Still right here. You know? You can clearly see that these people, they're people of color. You know? But go at the Russian Icon Museum. So he saw the gig is up, you know. You can run, but you can't hide. Now, here's the facts right here. Look at this, right here. You can clearly see that this man is a Jake right here. Look at this image. This man's a Jake. That's why it says in the book of Maccabees, Second Maccabees, says wherein the heathen has sought to paint the likeness of their images. They took down these real images, of the saints, which are the Israelites, and they put themselves up as being, the saints, so-called white people. But you can clearly see right here that these people are Jakes, The real black. The real Israelites are the so-called Negroes, West Indians, Haitians, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans. But at that time, when Yahushua was on the scene, you didn't have the rest of the 10 tribes with them. It was only Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. So these are the artifacts right here that clearly shows that the people back then were people of color. Come on, look at this. See? Look at that. That's a Jake right there. That is a so-called Negro. No mistake.
What's that? You going the other way?
You see, you can clearly see that's a so-called Negro right there. Yeah, look at this. Come on. No mistake. Look at these three brothers right there. Israel. These are Jakes right here. Look at this image right here. Look at this man right here. That's a Jake right there. No mistake. Look at that. All these people are people of color. See, this is where Esau, this is where he got the idea from, you know. All these Christian icons, you know, we are the original people. He just stole from us and then manipulated it and painted the likeness of his image. Look at the, no mistaken. Look at all these brothers up here. And this supposed to be Yahweh Shah himself. You know. Look at that. It's a Jake right there. Look at this, no mistaken. The bear.
Medium Persian.
Yeah.
The dragon.
That's the Romans, right?
Dragon, yeah, with the
Yeah, with the
That's
T.
Roman dragon right
Yeah,
here.
that's
That's
the
the
Roman.
Roman Empire.
Yep.
So what's this? The Grecian? What's that one again?
Not the Grecians, the leopard. Matter of fact, this is leopard slide.
Yeah, that's
this
the
is
leopard.
leopard. This is the dragon. It's the Roman Empire. This is the Babylonians. It's the Medium Persians.
Medium Persians.
Second, third, fourth.
Look at this. No mistaking it. They're all Jakes.
All melon.
All melanin.
How the hell did he turn from How did he turn down from leprosy?
Goes into Job 9:24.
He turned leprosy.
Second Maccabees, wherein the heathen has sought to paint the likeness of their images. Yep. 3 verse 48.
Job 9 verse 24. Y'all want me to bring it out? Y'all
Job 9 verse 24, the earth
Yeah,
is
come.
to the hand of the wicked, right?
Yeah, Job 9.
He carved out
The faces of the judges thereof. Yeah, come. Yeah, that's right. Look. Look at this kid. Look at this. They're all Jakes. All people of color. Yeah, no mistaking it. That's supposed to be Yahweh Shah right there, right? Yeah, it's supposed to be Yahweh Shah right here. Clearly see he's a Jake, you know? And he's holding the law in his hand. Yeah, it's supposed to be Mary right here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of the house shot.
Look at that.
That's
You
what
clearly see she's a black woman, so-called Negro woman.
That's what we call you for the kid.
Yeah. This is why we call you the devil, Esau.
Look at this picture.
Yeah.
Clearly, people of color, you know?
People of color, look at that. See? Look at that right here. Does these people look white? Like the so-called white man? Does these images look like the so-called white man here? Look at this. You know, this is all our people right here. Look at this right here. We clearly see that these are people of color. These are people of color. Yeah, make you so big. Yeah, look at this. Look at that. Clearly see that's a so-called black man right there. That's a so-called Negro. Look at that. So-called black people. A so-called black man. John the Baptist. You see? Christ like John the Baptist right here. See? You can clearly see that they're so-called black men. You know? See? All so-called black people. Look at that. This is John the Baptist right here. So this is John the Baptist, the one that received the revelation on the island of Patmos. John the Baptist. This was the one that was put to death. They cut his head off. Yeah, shalom. Answer the question real quick. But here it is. You can clearly see, you know, we are a people. Look at this. You see? Does that look like a Edomite to you right there? Yeah, look at this image. Does that look like a so-called Edomite to you? Does that look like does that look like an Edomite? Look at this image. Look at that. Does that look like an Edomite? Gotta be kidding me. Yeah, let's go downstairs real quick. There was a couple. Some icons down here. Clearly, you can clearly see so-called Negro. Look at this. All people of color. See, these are images not made by hands. See that? Look at this. Can't tell me that's not a so-called girl right there. Can't tell me that. You can't tell me. Hey, you. Look at that. There you go, right there. And tell me. I got this. Look at that. These are Israelites right here. These are so-called Negroes right there. You can clearly see. So-called Negroes. So-called Negroes. So-called Negroes. Okay. Tell me that's not a so-called nigger right there. Look at his face. See that? Look at his face. That's a nigger right there. That's an Israelite right there. That's a Jake right there. You see? so-called Negro. Look at this one. Go back upstairs.